Saint Patrick. The feast day is the 17th of March. He is symbolized in art with a shamrock, or through snakes, or the bishop harp, and he is the patronage of snakes, of snake bites, of excluded people, Ireland and Nigeria. Now, he was living in the 4th and 5th century, and he was living at the western coast of Britain, between the River Clyde and Severn somewhere. And when he was young, he was captured by pirates and brought over to Ireland, where he lived 6 years as a slave. Then he escaped and came back to Britain. And he started to come for training by Saint Germanus of Auxerre in Gaul, and he became a bishop. And he went back to Ireland in 432 in his try to convert the people living there to Christianity. Most people there were not Christians. Some few people, but most people were not Christians. They were adoring the sun or patron gods. Now he went, and as previously Palladius, another missionary, he could speak the language Gaelic because he lived there for 6 years. And at Easter Eve, he set a fire ablaze, the Paschal bonfire ablaze, and to show the light to the people, and also confronted the Druid king Auxerre, and he was able to convince the people to convert to Christianity. In 434, he started to have his episcopal see at Armagh, and he had also help of Saint Brigid. She was also someone trying to help the poor. She founded the first nunnery in Ireland, and towards the end of his life, Saint Patrick wrote a big confession in which he described his life as a spiritual journey. Now, there is the picturing of art of him of climbing to Mount Aigil and looking at the fruits of his labor, and something else. There's legend saying that he drove out all the snakes from Ireland, and with holding out his staff. And it's also then depicted in art that he was driving them out as an image, as it is told in the Bible about God in the Genesis, about Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden with snakes now. And that is according to Malcolm Day's Treasury of Saints book on the page 30.